Hi, it's Crystal with Mrs. Fine Fettle, and this year I'm going to do Megan and Layla's holiday appetizer tag like I did last year. And this recipe is a little different than a typical one I would do just because the two main ingredients are pretty processed, and you know, I usually try to do whole and natural foods for the most part, but I would call these honey pecan sausage rolls, but I really call them redneck weenies. And I mean that as a term of endearment because I'm from a small town and a little logging and farming town, and almost any gathering you go to, you'll see, you know, pretty much vats of these little bobbing wieners. So that's why I call them redneck weenies. But anyway, so I'm going to show you the ingredients and get going. They're just a huge hit when you go to parties, and that's why I'm sharing them. They're like, they go fast. I mean, you can like make trays and trays of these things and they will just fly off the counter. So that's why I'm sharing it. So I'll show you the ingredients and we'll go from there. The ingredients to make this appetizer are 1 package of cocktail sausages. These happen to be turkey, you could use beef. 1 stick of butter, unsalted. 1 package of crescent rolls, or puff pastry really. 1 cup of chopped pecans. 1 cup of dark brown sugar, you could use light. Cayenne pepper. 1/2 cup of honey. Molasses. And some salt. Okay, the first thing you'll want to do is preheat your oven to 375. Then you'll want to add your stick of butter to the saucepan. Turn it on to medium heat. We're going to melt the butter down. When the butter is melted, you'll want to go ahead and add your cup of brown sugar. Stir that in there. You'll want to add your honey. And I sprayed my measuring cup with some olive oil so the honey comes out nice and easily. I'm stirring that. And you'll also want to add the molasses. Now, molasses is really almost optional. I really like the flavor of the molasses in it, but if you don't, you could leave it out. I just kind of eyeball it. I'd say about 3 tablespoons. Okay. A dash of salt. And here's another optional. This is cayenne pepper. I like a little spice in it. No more than probably 1/8 of a teaspoon. But it just adds a little kick that I like. But if you don't want that, you could totally leave that out too. So basically what this almost is like a sticky bun base. You'll just want to heat it through and turn up the heat a little bit and bring it to a boil. And let the sugar and all the other ingredients dissolve into each other. Okay, my mixture has come to a boil, so I'm going to take it off the heat, give it one final stir, and I'm going to pour it into a 13×9 baking dish. Now, the appetizer is going to be served in this dish, so if you have something a little fancier, that might be better. If not, you know, just use anything that's oven safe. Okay. So you want to just spread the mixture out into your pan, just like that. Sprinkle with your pecans. Then we're ready for the sausage and the puff pastry. I've unrolled my crescent rolls and unpackaging some of my sausages. I like to use kitchen scissors for this, and I just snip the dough into about 1/2 inch strips, and you only need them to be about 2 to 3 inches long. And you take the sausage and you wrap them like this, and then you place them seam side down on top of that honey pecan mixture. So take your strip, wrap it up just like that, seam side down. That's all there is to it. So you repeat till you fill the whole tray up, and then we'll put them in the oven. Here are the little sausages all wrapped and ready to go. I'm gonna put them in the oven at 375 for about 15 minutes or until they're golden brown. Here they are, nice and golden brown out of the oven. I'm just gonna put some toothpicks in them. You could actually just put a little container of toothpicks next to them, or decorative ones if you have them. And just serve them pretty immediately. You want them to cool just slightly, but just like sticky buns, they'll get hard once the sugar starts setting up. All right, that's it. Hope you guys enjoy. Bye.